stealth mode, try to lurk around the team. BQB is not looking for, he's just looking for another big EMP.
All right, well, Eamon's on position now with the shield. EMP right into the back, though. Perfectly done here by BQB, and this should be it. One fight here for Mayhem. The sound barrier getting thrown in as well, just the additional nail in the coffin. And there will be nobody left for the Hunters. They got caught out. And the Mayhem doing their best clever girl impression.
Well, nice defense there as they finally pulled it back together. We'll see if the Florida Mayhem can get it further on their Rialto push to continue our series when we come back from the break.
Well, Hex, turns out that Florida figured out how to work together like a pack of raptors at the end. It was just the Hunters running and screaming through a cornfield, and they're just thinking, why? Why are you doing this? Why are you there?
Shoot her!
Shoot her!
Well, it does seem like the defense from Chengdu is gonna keep surprising, keep giving us new looks. I love it. We've got 2 snipers on the field, a Hanzo sighting, Widow on the field, a single tank in Orisa. I mean, what? Expect the unexpected when you're going to watch a Chengdu game. It's fun. I don't care what anyone says. It's fun.
It is, and well, we could have some fun here on the Mayhem side as well. Probably going to be changing it up, of course, just because they are still in spawn. They are on the offense. Now it's a matter of getting across this bridge. You got a whole bunch of trigger-happy, bowstring-happy snipers just chilling out over here. I mean, at least there are shields in a way, but those shields are going to get melted eventually, and then that's going to open up the opportunity here for Baconjack to hit a headshot. Or so you think.
Going back to spawn, yeah, they're going to run a Winston here, which is usually the response to when you have a Widowmaker or Hanzo on the high ground. You got to get someone to get up there. Like you said, the shield's just going to crack at some point, so they're going to send everyone off to the right-hand flank. Teams are do-si-doing around the house, switching spots here, as it were.
Valuable time getting wasted, though. Burnt off the clock. Keep in mind, it's the payload that needs to make progress. These guys can go sightseeing all they want.
Chengdu just embraced it. They just started playing the cart.
Yeah, why not? It's like, you guys are going to have to come here eventually. And sure enough, there it is, Mayhem. They're going to an early grave. 2 kills already. The angle's just so good. Jinmu nearly got a dragon. If they go for that stunt again, there you go. Time for a nap.
Oh my goodness.
If they go for that stunt again where they try to make their way through that passage, they're going to get dragons. Never mind. Never mind. Just throwing it out there. Okay.
Tossed it away.
It could have been so cool, Jinmu. I was setting you up to be a god.
I just love how Chengdu just embraces it. Like, oh, you guys, okay, we'll camp on the cart then. Fine with it. Totally fine with it. If you're a team playing them, you got to be like, guys, what do we do against this? We're like, I don't know. I've never seen this before. What should we do against this?
It's like they're going sightseeing and then they forget they left their passport down at the train station. You're going to have to go back and get that passport eventually. You're not going anywhere without it.
If style points were a thing, Chengdu Hunters would win the Overwatch League already. Call it a season.
Hey, they got a fat logo and a good color already. I mean, they're not looking too shabby.
Oof.
Baconjack. There's the one. Oh, buddy, he's getting punted around. Is he going to survive? Lots of great healing. The pocket's coming through. That's going to cost Keo his life, though. Baconjack showing the melee sniper style. Not the most popular. And now we're just going to go ahead and get it. Bongos in. There's the self-destruct. Trading versus Zephyr. And Chris going to get killed. The follow-up is here. It's true. It is out and out chaos.
Supercharger is such a good ultimate. It's able to bring that fight back from uneven numbers. By the time the next fight happens, it's Zenyatta who went down early. Keo will be able to join the rest of his team. Damage boosted. Hanzo just chucking arrows in, getting the good vision there with the sonic arrow.
Bet he wishes he had a dragon right now.
I wish he had a dragon right now, to be honest.
Oh, Swan, got to be careful on the Hammond. Nearly gets clipped. We will have the trance thrown in now. That's Hagopun. It's going to get properly staggered by Keo. Somehow he does not able to connect with Ivoltal, though, and Ivol's going to go down on the Mercy.
This should be Florida's here. There's not going to be enough healing after this Transcendence runs out to be able to do anything. There goes the last form of healing for Chengdu Hunters. Baconjack's going to give them a parting gift, but it is time to retreat and respawn. We'll see if they get spawned before the point, because that's where... Yeah, exactly. Everyone respawns now. Had this point been captured beforehand, it's a much longer walk, so they're going to be able to re-engage here. Last second, it looked like they wanted to contest because they got those good spawns, but Elsa gives up the ghost for it.
Yeah, Elsa, unfortunately, just a split second too late. If the contest happens, it might be a different picture, but instead they're going to have to back off. And there's 3 minutes on the clock now for Florida Mayhem to pick up the second point here on Rialto. Match is on the line here for Florida. They're down 2-1. So they have to get something done here if they want that 5th map and a chance to redeem themselves.
I mean, look at the economy, though. Florida's got everything to work with. Chengdu has made some changes, so a complete reset there. The only thing they're even nearing is a self-destruct. Elsa's been good, but I don't know if you hit a self-destruct on this kind of composition.
That's not the easiest.
I mean, there's no Rhine, right? There's not really shields, so maybe it can be this champion self-destruct.
Oh, there's your combo, though. There's the combo you wanted. Self-destruct goes around the corner, but there was the grab into mine, and that's a dead Aemon. Swan coming over the top now with the dunk. Oof. And the rest of them, yep, just gonna get rolled out.
I find Hammond endlessly entertaining to spectate. Not so
is.
much to play against.
No.
Not a huge fan of playing against it, but to spectate, I find his kit just remarkably entertaining. Now Florida rolling pretty quickly. Chengdu is going to get out here and going to have some tools to fight back, but they're going to have to transcend.
Yeah, have to transcend to keep everybody topped up there. They're caught in a bit of a sandwich right now, but that could cut against Mayhem if the Hunters are able to coordinate and work together. But it's going to be Baconjack who gets overwhelmed. Delayed trance coming out now on the side of Florida Mayhem with Hagopun, and the mines as well going to work out for him here. Mayhem now just starting to hit their stride. They're winning fight after fight. And it's on the Hunters. The Hunters have got their work cut out for them. 3 minutes now. They have to hold Florida off.
Florida's done such a great job, too. And Swan finally switches onto that Reinhardt. He's going to be able to charge and rejoin his team. Just use his ultimate, so not losing anything there. Graviton ready. It seems like the Hunters have been on the back foot for quite a while. EMP, Graviton, and Slam incoming. They need to sustain, though. It can be hard in the grab.
I like it. Grab. No hesitation. And there it is. Perfect combo. No Rhine to worry about now. And they are going to be taking the fight straight on the point. Elsa comes through with a massive hack. Will it be enough, though? Doing a good job here, Mayhem, of playing the angles and surviving, but Swan goes down, and now with the sound barrier, it's looking like the Hunters, they're going to hold.
There's an enormous EMP, and Baconjack cleans it up. So often we've seen Tracer players transition into Zarya players. Baconjack made his name in the Pacific region. I believe it was a team called Flash Wolves, and then made his name at the World Cup on excellent Tracer play. Obviously, it's translating into Zarya play.
It's that tracking, the mechanics of it. The tables have now turned. Now it's going to be Hunters with a few ults in the bag to work with here. Hago isn't far off the trance for Florida Mayhem. That's going to be a value one. But BQB, a bit of a ways off the grab. So let's see. Are Florida capable? 1:45 on the clock for Florida. And they are so close, but the Shatter just gets thrown out. Zephyr gets stunned, but that's not going to be good enough. Jinmu getting pinned up against the wall isn't going to help things here. And the trance, no hesitation on Hago's part. He just throws it out there. That might be it. Hunters.
Too much. Can they get back? Transcendence is going to be ready. They will have ultimates here. They just have to throw it at it. They do just that. EMP comes off. Is there any cleanup? Can Baconjack perform another miracle?
It's not going to happen. The focus is too good. Never mind. Never mind. It's Immortal who's going to come through along with the help of Elsa. All eyes on Bacon, expecting him to do the damage. Turns out the supports. This is a support game, Hex.
Oh, they chase it down. Smoke and mirrors, barely able to pull it off. Chengdu has been making chicken soup out of chicken bones here. Florida Mayhem, though, still have so much to work with. A minute left, though. If Chengdu can pull off another miracle, Florida's going to be kicking themselves.
Oh, this would be bonkers if they managed to make it happen. There it is once again. Grab straight through, all grouped up, and then the follow through here with the sound barrier. The support ultimates making all of the difference for Florida. What a monster Shatter! But again, the EMP, the sound barrier goes down. It's just not going to be enough. The lone Lucio is just going to get pushed off the point. Nothing here to contest it, and it will certainly be the Florida Mayhem taking us to a map 5.
No other way, Hex. Had to go the distance.
We generally go to map 5 here, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I enjoy watching these teams play against each other. I enjoy watching Chengdu. Unabashedly, I enjoy watching it. Luckily, we have a map number 5 coming up right after this break.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm standing next to the biggest Florida Mayhem fan in the world right now because he really wanted this map 5. He wanted to see more of the Hammond on every side.
I do. It's a fun style. After a day that's been mostly 3-3 and like, oh, this is such intricate play, just give me lunacy, give me wackiness, and like, there's no better Looney Tune character than Hammond. It's ridiculous. It's a hamster inside a giant rolling mech. Like, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun.
Drops mines. No fun allowed, actually. You know, that's the thing. It's fun for one person on the server, and it happens to be the hamster.
Favorite noise in the game is his ultimate noise.
Yes.
It's like squeak, squeak, squeak. Yeah,
squeak, squeak.
Raining death from above. Like, it's so discordant that I love it.
No doubt, no doubt. It is. I mean, I thought that there wasn't anything more annoying than D.Va, but you know, I guess we can work on that. So. We do have some subs coming through here, one for each team, in fact. So going into the control, it's going to be the return of Late Young for Baconjack. Late Young started it off for the Hunters, so is that a shock? Don't think so.
No, Late Young's a good player. They have a lot of rotations, and there it is, Saya player coming in for Zephyr. Now, we are going to Busan as our tiebreaker map. Busan has been a stage in which Widowmakers have had opportunities to get play, and Saya, big play after big play last season. He was really the bright spot for that Florida Mayhem roster.
He was, but it's a difference in like meta, right?
Yeah.
Not all that much Widow play these days. I mean, to be fair, in this game, it's a little bit misleading, you know, because we are seeing quite a bit of Widow, but that's kind of rare. So, you know, Saya, that was what he made his name
It's
on.
rare, but if you're going to get to play it, it's probably going to be against Chengdu.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're probably not going to run 3-3, so you have a little bit more opportunity to run some Widow. And also Busan in Mecha Base. We've seen Happy from Guangzhou run it pretty often, and seen Dallas try to run it a couple times. So there's definitely room for Widow on some of these stages.
It's either Widow or McCree, and I'm happy if we see, you know, either one.
I'm just happy Saya's playing.
There we go.
Yeah.
Saya, are you surprised? Yes. Okay. I mean, he's here, and we're going to get to see more action from him alongside the Florida Mayhem. And we're going to see, I mean, they battled their way out on Rialto. They were down a map, managed to keep it together, get the work done. I mean, going into Control as the last one, though, what is it? Well, I mean, it's been a while now because that was the first map of this series. Kind of hard to harken back all that way to remember what they did, you know, poorly. But
well, I mean, I think they had a difficulty with the hamster. That means it's very possible that Sai is on the McCree just so they can use the flashbang to slow down Amon, because on the first map he was running wild all over the place, down to 100 HP, up to 1,000 HP. So the more stuns and control you can put onto Amon, I think the better. You should be expecting them to run Amon on hand.